L2C Media Network. Hey, boss, what's up? Nothing much, just happy to be here. Let's get on with it. You got it, boss. Live from the best place in the free world, the Tom O'Neill Broadcast Studios inside the fourth floor of the Park Forest apartment complex in beautiful Jackson, Michigan. Yeah, that's a misnomer. Well, it's the fall. The L2C Media Network presents Steve Sporty Balls. And here's our host, the Major Domo, Steve the Baxman. And good evening, everybody. Welcome to this lovely little show. Let's put the microphone up here. Yes, friends, we are, as I bend down to get our little moniker, that's right, we are once more behind the Desilu Productions microphone. And we got some good stuff for you. Now, once again, we've had a technical issue, but nonetheless, we're alive and well and living, which is more than I could say for everyone else in the free world who's just living. Let's give you an update on World Series Game 7, and it is not good if you're a Dodger fan. It is good if you're a Blue Jay fan, because right now we're in the sixth inning, and it is the bottom of the sixth. And it is, where's the top of I think it's top of the sixth. Thank you, guys. Top of the sixth inning, Tommy Edman is up. It is 1 out, and Toronto leads 3-1. And I'm about to Oh. Anyway, welcome to the broadcast, kids. And we are, as soon as I finish sneezing, going to go with our first story. It's Saturday. It's November 1st. And give me a moment to go to step out. Boy. I'm going to get me some Kleenexes, so forgive me for a moment. I got to do this. Oh, God, help me. Okay, LA has chopped the lead down with Dodgers lead, or not lead, they are down 1. Toronto still leads 3-2. We will keep you updated to this game. There are 2 outs in the bottom of the sixth inning. Oh, God. Okay. Uh, 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 oy vey. Oh God. Uh, okay, thank you. There are 2 on and 2 outs. LA down by 1. And Otani's up to bat in the on deck circle. Should the Dodgers get this guy on base? But let's go now to our favorite thing in the free world on Saturdays. Okay. Welcome, everybody. Oh, we're 12 minutes into the show. We're a little late, actually, 7 minutes into the show. And we're going to the top of the 7th. Dodgers down 1. 3-2 is the score. Let's get to not the Prudential College Football Scoreboard, presented by Prudential for life, health, auto, and home insurance. Get a piece of the rock, Prudential. And here we go. Go up there, pointer. Thank you. All right. Okay. One game is still in progress. It it's early in the fourth quarter. Oh Lord. Can we take a brief moment here? I know we got to, let's see. Arizona leads Colorado 52-14. In other scores, that's still in the fourth quarter. 21 ranked Michigan defeated Purdue 21-16. Also in the fourth quarter, 5:10 remaining, number 7 Ole Miss leads South Carolina 30-14. San Diego State leads Wyoming with 7:12 left, 17-7. Early in the fourth quarter, North Carolina State leads number 8 Georgia Tech by 8, 38-30. Third quarter, 7:56 remaining. Number 14 Tennessee leads number 18 Oklahoma 17-16. 6:59 left to play in the fourth quarter. Kentucky 10, Auburn 3. Early in the fourth quarter, 23rd ranked USC and Nebraska are tied at 14. Also early in the fourth quarter, Florida State blanking Wake Forest 42-0. 12:08 remaining in the fourth. It is Washington State 7, Oregon State 3. 9:21 left to play. Arkansas leads Troy 20-3. Army has beaten Air Force 20-17. Buffalo has beaten Bowling Green 28-3. Duke over Clemson 46-45. SMU over number 10 Miami of Florida in overtime 26-10. North Texas over Navy 31-17. Number 1 ranked Ohio State defeated Penn State 38-14. Illinois over Rutgers 35-13. University of Connecticut over UAB 38-19. Baylor over UCF 30-3. Number 20 Texas over number 9 Vanderbilt 34-31. 22 ranked Houston, a loser to West Virginia 45-35. Arizona State over Iowa State 24-19. East Carolina over Temple 45-12. Number 16th ranked Louisville over Virginia Tech 28-16. New Mexico 40. UNLV 35. Liberty over Delaware 59-30. Fresno State over Boise State 30-7. Number 2 ranked Indiana over Maryland 55-10. Minnesota just put a stake in Michigan State's heart. They win in overtime 23-20. Michigan State is all but out of any playoff contention. 12th ranked Notre Dame over Boston College 25-10. Western Kentucky over New Mexico State 35-16. Old Dominion over University of Louisiana Monroe 31-6. Pittsburgh over Stanford 35-20. 13th ranked Texas Tech over Kansas State 43-20. 5th ranked Georgia over Florida 24-20. Louisiana over South Alabama 31-22. 10th ranked Virginia over California 31-21. Western Michigan over Central Michigan 24-21. Mississippi State over Arkansas 38-35. Kansas over Oklahoma State 38-21. 17th ranked Cincinnati meets 24th ranked Utah right about now. Okay. And Hawaii goes against San Jose State at 10:30. Other games that happened this week, 25th ranked Memphis 38, Rice 14. North Carolina 27, Syracuse 10, Louisiana Tech over Sam Houston 55-14. Coastal Carolina over Marshall 44-27. University of Texas San Antonio over Tulane 48-26. Jacksonville State over Middle Tennessee 24-21. Missouri State over FIU 28-21. James Madison over Texas State 52-20. Kennesaw State over UTEP 33-20. And that is your Not Prudential College Football Scoreboard, not presented by Prudential. For life, health, auto, and home insurance, get a piece of the rock, Prudential. We're going to take a serious break in a few moments. We're going to take a break. We'll get you everything in a few moments. Please stand by. We're going to go over our allotted time. It is 20 minutes past the hour. We're going to take a bit of a brief break. I got to do a little call. We'll be back. Please stay with us. I know you will. We'll be back. We'll be back. Stay tuned. Back in a bit. Please tell me. Please. Oh, there you are. Be right back. $684. That means one check, one thing has not been squandered. So, let's see. All right. Okay, just got to comment. So, Okay, welcome back, everybody. Right now it is 4-2. Toronto over LA, bottom of the seventh inning. Let's just get to some sports news, please. Hey Matt, how you doing, everybody? I'm sort of in a little bit of. I'm doing okay, I guess. But if my cousin Deborah is watching, you got a lot of explaining to do, young lady. Okay. We're going to just keep going, and at the 45-minute mark, we're going to do our sports flash. So let's get you some other sports and then get to the entertainment, then get to our usual stuff. We've taken a break. We're at the halfway point of the broadcast, so here we go. The Hawks were among the teams expected to take a step forward this season in the Eastern Conference, but a 3-3 start and injury concerns for star point guard Trae Young have stripped away some of the excitement early in Atlanta. After Young injured his knee on Wednesday night against the Brooklyn Nets, when a teammate fell into him, there was some initial good news in it not being a torn ACL. However, the team announced an MRI on Saturday revealed a sprained MCL that will keep him out for at least 4 weeks before they reevaluate him, which means the absence could extend beyond that initial timetable. Now, for a Hawks team that has been largely built around Young's abilities on the offensive end for years, they'll face a serious challenge navigating the next month without him. That said, the reason for optimism entering this season was the Hawks were the deepest, most talented group of teammates Young has had in Atlanta on paper, and that means they should be better equipped for his absence. Now, how the Hawks can succeed without Young? Well, Friday's 128-108 win over the Pacers in their NBA Cup opener provided a glimpse at the ideal scenario for how the Hawks can play without Young in the lineup. Dyson Daniels had one of his best offensive games of the season, stepping into the point guard role with Nickeil Alexander-Walker taking over at the two-guard spot. Those two combined for 39 points, and Daniels had 6 assists and 9 rebounds to do a bit of everything for Atlanta from the point guard spot. Their ability as a duo to wreak havoc on defense can lead to easy offense. And the Hawks will have to lean on their defensive upside in Young's absence. Daniels living up to the $100 million contract the Hawks gave him prior to the season will be critical to whether they can stay afloat in November. This is also an opportunity for Jalen Johnson to prove himself as a leading man, as many in Atlanta hope to see him take a leap as an all-star this season. On Saturday, his full skill set was on display when he led the team in all 3 major categories with 22 points, 13 rebounds, and 8 assists in the win in Indiana. Johnson was having a breakout 2024-25 campaign before an injury shut him down, and without Young, they'll need him to not just show flashes of brilliance, but be a consistent star level player for the Hawks to reach their goals. While it takes a group effort to cover for what Young brings as a scorer and facilitator, Daniels and Johnson are 2 most important players in terms of taking on the playmaking role for Atlanta over the next month. The schedule will get more difficult than the Pacers and Nets, and their next 5 games against Cavs, Magic, Raptors, Lakers, and Clippers will offer a more true assessment of what this group is capable of without Young. Okay, we will continue. We got a lot of. Here we go. In soccer, well, after an embarrassing first round elimination in the MLS Cup playoffs last season, Inter Miami find themselves in the exact same tricky situation. Year after their shock elimination to Atlanta United in the opening round, the Herons will go to a decisive Game 3 for a second straight year in their opening series, this time facing Nashville SC. Inter Miami fell 2 to 1 in Game 2 on Saturday night in Tennessee. A 3-1 win in Game 1 saw all the momentum shift to Messi and company after the Argentine scored 2 goals, but with the rain coming down in Nashville, a slow start doomed Javier Mascherano's side, who gave the host a penalty kick within the first 10 minutes and conceded again right before halftime. Messi, who just signed a contract extension with the club, did score a late consolation goal, but it won't matter ahead of their Friday night meeting in Fort Lauderdale for Game 3. Both teams finished with 10 shots, with Nashville putting 5 on target. Inter Miami put 4 of theirs on target and completed 226 more passes than the host, who defended well with their physicality and were able to see out the game with patience, passing, and quality spacing, not letting Miami's aging attackers to do much. Another first-round elimination will mean a serious blow to the Herons' plan and Mascherano's tenure as coach, having fully expected to claim an MLS Cup this season with their high-powered attack, boosted by the summer edition of Argentine international Rodrigo de Paul. Last season, the club moved from Tata Martino shortly after the loss to Atlanta United. Right now, we're in the seventh inning. Trial still leads LA 4-2. And I'm weeping. Okay, let's continue on. We will have the rabbi, but once again, he has faxed us his prediction. So there we go. Okay, we're trying. And once again, seventh inning. It's 4-2 Blue Jays. And, well, right now, the Blue Jays, we're looking at a live shot, and in the bottom of the seventh inning, LA needs to get 3 runs in, and I mean 3 runs in, to at least have a chance to take home their second World Series trophy. So now we're going to, oh Lord, I feel right now like everything is just ducky, but it isn't. Okay. See if we have any other sports news. We just bring you the scores. We're going to do some entertainment and report. And that is 2 gone. And the 8th inning is coming up as soon as the 3rd out is made. I don't know what's happening around here, but I just, okay, let's, where are we? Do we have any news? Because I'm serious, we got to have something going on. Okay, here we go. Okay, teams have inquired to the Seattle Seahawks about the availability of standout linebacker Boy Maffei and former Pro Bowl cornerback Reek Woolen, sources told ESPN on Saturday. Seattle hasn't wanted to trade Maffei or Woolen, according to sources, but it'll be interesting to see how aggressive another team might be ahead of Tuesday's NFL trade deadline. The Seahawks have some big contracts to pay in their future. Wide receiver Jackson Smith Najiba, offensive tackle Charles Cross, and cornerback Devon Witherspoon, and they can't afford to pay everyone. Mafi, who turns 27 later this month, recorded 15 sacks over the past two seasons, but he enters Sunday with 0 sacks and only one tackle for a loss in 7 games this year. The 2022 second round draft selection is set to become a free agent after this season. Woolen also was drafted in 2022 by Seattle in the sixth round. He's also struggled this season. After a great start to his career, he's tied for league lead with 6 interceptions as a rookie, but has no interceptions and 3 passes defense this season. Woolen's rookie deal also is set to expire after this season. Several other high profile players around the NFL have been discussed ahead of Tuesday's 4 p.m. trade deadline. Now, the Bengals have told teams they don't intend to trade Trey Hendrickson, sources told ESPN, but if the Bengals lose Sunday to the Bears and drop to 3-6, there are sources who have wondered that if that might be enough to change Cincinnati's stance on Hendrickson. Hendrickson, who did not practice this week and is doubtful to play Sunday because of a hip injury, had a prolonged contract dispute with the Bengals that ended 2 weeks before the start of this season, or of the season, when he received a $13 million raise for the final year of his current contract. The four-time Pro Bowler has 4 sacks in 6 games this season. Another Cincinnati defensive standout whose name has come up as the deadline approaches is linebacker Logan Wilson, who requested to be traded less than 2 weeks ago. Teams that have expressed some level of interest in Wilson are the Bills, Cowboys, and Colts, sources told ESPN. Wilson is also listed as doubtful for Sunday's game against the Bears because of a calf injury. The Vikings did not want to head into this season without an experienced veteran backup quarterback, which is why when they traded Sam Howell to the Eagles, they already had a deal lined up with veteran Carson Wentz, who underwent season-ending shoulder surgery last week. Now, if that was Minnesota's thought process before the season, the sources believe it would be the same now, with the Vikings still needing an experienced veteran backup quarterback for J.J. McCarthy. Kirk Cousins would make sense, but the Falcons haven't shown any willingness to trade him, and Atlanta needs an experienced veteran backup of his own. The Giants have also 2 experienced backups in Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston. League sources believe Minnesota still can make a move for some type of quarterback by Tuesday's deadline. While Cleveland already has completed 3 trades in the past month, acquiring offensive tackle Cam Robinson, sending quarterback Joe Flacco to Cincinnati, and swapping quarterbacks with Jacksonville, most sources believe that the Browns will be buyers more than sellers before the deadline. The Browns do not sound inclined to trade tight end David Njoku, but they have been calling around the league, still looking at quality young players to their roster. Okay, it's 10:43. We're going to go straight ahead to our sports flash, 45 minutes past the hour. And then we're going to go to our entertainment news, and we're just I'm just here. I'm just totally here. Okay, let's just go right now to the NBA, and let's give you the scores from tonight's action. Okay, with 2 minutes 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter, Mavericks lead the Pistons 26-23. Rest of the evening, we got some finals. Kings over the Bucks, 135-133. Timberwolves over the Hornets, 122-105. Pacers over the Warriors, 114-109. Magic over the Wizards, 125-94. Rockets over the Celtics, 128-101. And that is your basketball scoreboard. Let's go now to the NHL. We go to the top of the eighth. LA still needs 3 runs, and Mookie Bettis is up with strike 1. Let's take you now all the scores that are happening in the National Hockey League. After 2 periods, the Devils lead the Kings 2-0. 55 seconds left in the first period. Blackhawks Oilers tied at goose egg. Rangers lead the Kraken with 1:08 left to play in the first. It's 2-1. Bruins over the Hurricanes 2-1. Jets over the Penguins 5-2. Predators over the Flames 4-2. Sharks in overtime defeated the Avalanche 3-2. Panthers over the Stars in a shootout 4-3. Canadians over the Senators in overtime 4-3. Blue Jackets over the Blues 3-2. Maple Leafs over the Flyers 5-2. Wild over the Canucks 5-2. And in a shootout, Sabres over the Capitals 4-3. That is, and in NASCAR, the last Xfinity race of the season and of the contract ended. And do we have a win here? Can we? Okay. If we go to, let's go to NASCAR Xfinity Series. And then we're going to, the results of the Xfinity Series Championship in Phoenix, the last Xfinity Series race under the Xfinity name. Jesse Love has won his first Jesse Love wins his first Xfinity Series title, the last under the Xfinity name. 20-year-old Richard Childress racing star driving the number 2 Chevrolet overcame the JR Motorsports trio of Connor Zilisch, Carson Kvapil, and 24 champion Justin Allgaier to claim the 2025 NASCAR Xfinity Series Championship tonight at Phoenix Raceway. Home run by the LA Dodgers, and this game still is a closer. It is 4-3 LA, 2 outs, and wow. That's all I can say. Muncy's home run just may have saved the game. However, they got 2 outs, the Dodgers do, and they need at least 2 more runs. And by the way, it is the final race. It is the final Xfinity Cup Series race for the Xfinity folks. Next year, it'll go under a new name. So there we go. But it was indeed the power of love. And as the Dodgers Blue Jays game number 7 of the World Series takes a pause for pitching change, we're going to go straight to our entertainment news for the remainder of our broadcast. And unfortunately for the Mouse, let's put it this way, Yard. YouTube TV has, well, blacked out the mouse as we once again go into media business. As YouTube TV's carriage talks leave many sports fans without access to their favorite college teams, ESPN has addressed the issue. The sports media company is making its pregame show, College Game Day, available for free on X and the ESPN mobile app immediately after it was one of several Disney networks to go dark on the platform ahead of the company's contract expiring. Available via X's live video function with access including replays and bonus content, while the ESPN app offers push notifications highlights according to cord cutters. With Disney's networks going dark Thursday on YouTube TV, Disney Entertainment co-chairs Dana Walden and Alan Bergman joined ESPN chairman Jimmy Pitaro in expressing that YouTube TV and parent company Google/Alphabet are not interested in achieving a fair deal with us in a memo to employees. Quote, instead, they want to use their power and extraordinary resources to eliminate competition and devalue the very content that helped them build their service, they added. Meanwhile, the YouTube executive told Deadline that Disney has been unnecessarily aggressive and assertive in the talks, but someone at Disney said that YouTube TV is intentionally misrepresenting the situation. Right now, Jeff Hoffman is the pitcher that is going in. So hang on to life, folks. Dodgers right now in the bottom of the eighth inning. Tommy Edman is up to bat. Dodgers need one run. This is the bottom of the eighth inning continuing with 2 outs. LA down 1 run. This ain't over. Not by a long shot. But let's see what we got here. And the eighth inning is over. Blue Jays are 3 outs away from claiming their World Series. Dodgers need a miracle to make it happen. We go to the top of the ninth in Toronto. They're 3 outs away. Dodgers need a miracle. Okay, there's a major cast departure on CBS's upcoming FBI offshoot, CIA. Michael Michel, one of the series leads, has left. CIA, headlined by Tom Ellis and Nick Gelfus, has been slated to begin production in September for mid-season premiere, but there are rumblings, and I mean rumblings, not in my tummy, that Michelle would be recast, but that has not been confirmed and appears unclear at the moment. This is the second major change on the crime drama, which was picked up in April with a straight series order following a showrunner switch over the summer. Okay, let's get you some movie stuff. Ariana Grande has officially wrapped filming on Focker-in-Law, the new installment in the Meet the Parents franchise set to battle next year. The 2-time Grammy-winning pop artist marked the occasion with an Instagram carousel featuring a first look at her character name, Olivia Jones. Now, details on what Focker-in-Law is all about are under wraps. So there you go. We got about 7 minutes on our show. So we're just going to continue here. Barack the closer Obama rips and mocks Trump and billionaire pals on a campaign trail. It's all tricks and no treats. Well, bleep that. That's about all we want to do. Is just give you the headlines. K-pop Demon Hunters actress Ray Ami says she's waiting for the call for a potential sequel to the Netflix hit. Huzzah. Paddington the Musical shares the first image of a bear brought to life on the West End stage. From Peru to the West End, Paddington Bear, the beloved children's literary icon, made his stage musical debut Saturday night at the Savoy Theatre. As previews of Paddington the Musical kickoff, the producers released the first image of the titular bear brought to life on stage. Not bad. Jennifer Lawrence has not shied away from sharing political opinions because, quote, that's going to add fuel to a fire that's ripping the country apart. That's a very good idea. Michael Che calls out effed up food stamps cutoff, racist, slagging of poor in government shutdown hours before tonight's Saturday Night Live weekend update broadcast. Black Bear to sell multiple international territories on Jason Statham's The Beekeeper 2. Adam Greenberg dies, Oscar nominated. The Terminator cinematographer was 88. And after Curb Your Enthusiasm ended its 12-season run last year, Cheryl Hines hasn't had any contact with her on-screen ex, Larry David, thanks to her real-life current husband. The two-time Emmy nominee recently revealed that she and Larry David had not spoken probably since the 2024 finale of her husband Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s political track record in the to the political track to Donald Trump appointed Secretary of Health and Human Services. She admitted on the Hot Mike's podcast, noting that despite their differences, I love Larry and I think Larry loves me, but I haven't talked to him in a while. I think it's just politics and makes conversation, says Hines of the distance between her and David before host Billy Bush cut her off. That's about it. We got about 4 minutes. We're going to just keep it here as we prepare. And Blue Jays get a double. We're in the top of the ninth inning. And what a double shot. Right off the wall. And the Blue Jays now realize that it's all over but the shouting. There's going to be a pinch runner in for Clement. And we're going to take a break. Actually, more than just pitch runner. There's going to be a pitching change as well. So right now, we're in the bottom of the eighth inning. It is Blue Jays 4, LA 3. We're going to stay with you until the last out. So be ready. We're going to take a wild break. Please stand by. Please stay with us. Please stay somewhere. 1993 was the last time the Toronto Blue Jays won a World Series. Really? Okay, now the last championships, the Leafs 67, Canadians 93, Blue Jays 93, Raptors 2019. And don't forget Joe Carter bringing 2 of those World Series, 92 and 93, to the Maple Leaf City, Toronto. Right now, we're in the bottom of the eighth inning. Dodgers, Blue Jays. Blue Jays can taste it. Ernie Clement with a double in the beginning. There was calm. There is not calm anymore. Joe Carter, 93. Jose Batista, 2015. George Springer, 2025. LCS Game 7. And Bichette, 2025 World Series Game number 7. Historic postseason home runs. And you just want you to know that. And Bichette, who is a former Tiger, is now really so right now they're showing the LA starters, Dodgers starters, and right now, bottom of the 8th inning, the Blue Jays, as we see the mound being repaired. And Don Mattingly, formerly with New York, is 3 outs away from literally, or actually six outs away, or 3 outs. Yeah, 3 outs away from winning his New World Series. Tried for a bunt. And the pitch, bunt attempt, foul. Oh, good kick. It's 1-1 right now. Blake Snell is the new Dodger pitcher. Dodgers really need to buckle down and do things right and get things going. And what a nice shot. Nice grab by the Dodgers. And there's one gone in the top of the 8th inning. No, not the top of the 8th, bottom of the 8th. Excuse me, sorry. And that's a big strike. Strike one. And that makes it 2 outs. Nice little strikeout for Snell. We can't bring you any audio, I'm sorry to pronounce, because I don't want to get copyright stricken. And right now, Snell is about to face let's see, do we have a name for this gentleman? I wish they'd show the name. Anyway, here comes another Blue Jay. 2 outs. And the pitch, strike. Schneider. One man on second. The pitch, low. Oh, lost it there. And a pitch. And that's it for the Blue Jays. We go to the top of the ninth. Blue Jays 3 outs away from their third World Series. Not in a row. Okay, so right now we are looking at some commercials right now. Usually we'd be signing off at this moment, but we're not. We are preparing for the top of the ninth inning. Once again, you're hearing no sound. I have the TV down. to prevent any and all what we like to call the simple fact of bleep, as I like to call it. We don't want a copyright strike from YouTube. Trust me, we don't want a copyright strike from YouTube. It has taken 7 innings, or 7 games, for us to come to this moment. We are in the 9th inning. The Blue Jays are 3 outs away from winning. It is 4-3 Toronto. Whoa! That came close to hitting him on the head. Miles Straw, Blue Jays, is in left field, making some changes in the infield. Hernandez sets strike 2. It's 1-1. Mike Hernandez is the batter. He is 1 for 3. He singled his first time up. The rest has really been blank. And Otterman is the pitcher. I call him Otterman, like sorries. We're live in Toronto. Actually, we're live here in Jackson. The pitch, pop foul over the screen. Hoffman is on his 7th pitch. He is the reliever of record. And right now, he is ready. The 1-2 delivery. Struck him out. 1 down, 2 to go. LA down to their final 2 batters. The season will end unless the Dodgers get a miracle. The Blue Jays are 2 outs away from claiming their 3rd World Series title. They went back-to-back in 92 and 93. Rojas is the batter. The pitch. Swung on. Strike. 0-1. The fans in the Sky Dome, the Rogers Sky Dome in Toronto, are getting ready. This game is live from Toronto's Sky Dome. The pitch. Ball. Evens count at 1-1. I call it the Sky Dome. They call it the Rogers Center. Here's the windup. Checks the signs. Hoffman sets, delivers. Ball. 2-1 the count. Rojas represents the possible tying run if he gets on base. And on deck, Shohei Ohtani. Here we go. The 2-1 delivery from Hoffman. Pops it up and foul. Still 2. Nope. Now it's even count. 2-2. All right. Springer looking on. So are the rest of the Blue Jays. Hoffman, 2-2 delivery. Swung on, foul. Count is still even at 2-2. Hoffman. Keeping things interesting. 1 out. Bases empty. Shohei Ohtani will be the man in the middle. The pitch. Ooh. Full count, 3-2. Hoffman knows one thing. Shohei Ohtani will be looking for a very favorite pitch. So here we go. The 3-2 delivery by Hoffman. Swung it, hit it, and it is a tie game. The Dodgers have tied it up with one out. His first postseason home run, Rojas ties the game at 4, and Shohei Ohtani could easily make it 5-4. But, oh, man. While we have this moment, while we have this chance, we did promise you, Shohei pops it up, and that's the second out. While we have this moment in time, we're going to bring you the Rabbi's picks. Now, last week he was with us, but this week he has been a little busy. So let's give you the predictions. Now, Thursday, he said the Ravens would win. Boy, did they ever. Okay. Colts Steelers. He's given the Steelers the nod. 21-17. He's saying the 49ers over the Giants, 20-10. Falcons over the Patriots, 23-20. Bengals over the Bears, 24-17. Chargers over the Titans, 29-13. Chiefs over the Bills, 27-21. Lions over the Vikings, 27-17. Broncos over the Texans, and it's a ball. 1-2 the count. Let's see. Broncos over the Texans, 24-12. Packers 21. Panthers 3. Rams 27. Saints 14. Raiders 27. Jaguars 21. And the count is even at 2-2. Seahawks over the Commanders over the Seahawks, 30-24, and the Cowboys over the Cardinals, 21-17. The 2-2 delivery by Hoffman. Full count, 3-2. I think that is, 3-2. Dominguez is coming up. He'll probably pitch the 10th inning, unless a miracle happens in the bottom of the 9th. The pitch, he walked. He got out of that right now. So we're going to the bottom of the 9th inning. And it is tied at 4. And let's just see. Ouch. Well, I'm going to say it. Right now, the Blue Jays, it is a tie score. We're not going to a break, or are we going to a break? Yes, we're going to a break, and we just gave you the Rabbi's predictions, and you're probably wondering how we are all doing. Yes, I know, me too. We have the do we have our predictions around here? Okay, so while they're on a break on Fox, I'm going to find the yes, I'm going to find the listing. See, when you're like me, you panic first, and trust me, I'm a panicking. I'm panicking. Okay. See, this is where we do the show. This is the studio. We have two control rooms. One is in the heart of downtown Jackson. The other is in the, let's say, suburb of downtown Jackson. That's where Jay the Brain Man lives. But right now, we can tell you that um, once again, my cat Uno, 79, 41, and 1 is in first place, 65%. I am in second, 77, 43, and 1 with 64%. And the rabbi is right behind us, right behind me at 63%, 76, 44, and 1. Okay. We are in the bottom of the ninth inning. That can only mean one thing. Snell is remaining up, and we got some Blue Jay power, maybe. And we go into extras. We may see some something happening here. But anyway, boop. We thank you. We welcome you. We love you, folks, for joining us. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the former Lugnut, has been silent this game. Vlad hits a home run. This game is done. So here we go. It's here's the windup in the pitch. Low. Ball 3-0. Bichette coming up to bat. And here's the windup, 3-0 pitch. Pops it up. And that's one down. Dodgers 4, Blue Jays 4. 1 out. Snell trying to keep it an even game and take it to extra innings. And a home run can do it. Double and a single can do it. So here's Bo Bichette, formerly with the Detroit Tigers, 1 for 3, a walk, and a 3-run home run. Here's a windup by Snell, the pitch. Strike. 0-1, 1-1 the count. Excuse me, 1-1 the count. So it's an even count, 1-1. The pitch. Ball 2-1. Here's the windup. The 2-1 pitch by Snell. And a base hit by Bichette puts the winning run on first base. And I think we're going to have ourselves another pitching change. No, we're having a pinch runner for Bichette. It's Aletta. They've got to put their fastest runner they can. Bo Bichette just wouldn't have a chance, but now with Aletta, they got a chance. But right now, wind up the pitch. Is a ball to Addison Barger, 2 for 4, 2 singles. Yamamoto is in the bullpen for the Dodgers if needed, and he just might be. The 1-0 delivery, 2-0 the count on Burger. Or on Barger, excuse me. 2-0 on Barger. The 2-0 pitch from Snell. Laid it in there, 2-1 the count. Here's the windup. Well, they're showing the replay right now. Excuse me. All right, the 2-1 delivery by Snell. Nails it in. That's 2-2. Barger staring intently. Bullpen once again. They're showing who could be the pitcher in the 10th inning. I forget his name. My apologies. The 2-2 delivery. Chopper, and that is a ball. 3-2. Full count. Actual foul, excuse me. Ooh. Nope. No, he hit himself with that. Ooch. That pitch was going to be a strike. Now Barger is just going to walk it off. And that was a hard shot. So here we go, tied 4-4. Trainer's coming out to see if Barger's going to be okay to continue or if they're going to have a pinch batter. Hey, a reminder, folks, you got the Vikings and Lions tomorrow on Fox. Vikings versus Lions. Of course, tomorrow, Sunday, week 9, it's a halfway mark. And you got us on after the first half as we take a look at the 1 o'clock games, 4 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube. The pitch, it's a blooper foul. Still 2-2. 2-2, ball 2, strike 2. Glad you could be with us. Once again, no sound because we don't want to get copyright stricken. So here we go. It's 2-2 delivery by Snell. The windup. And the pitch. That's nope. It's full count. Yep, 3-2. Full count on Barger. Barger. Full count. A 3-2 delivery by Snell, and he's got to put it in there to end this inning and take us 2 extras. Will Barger be the third out, or will he be the winning hit? The 3-2 delivery. Ooh. Foul. Well, okay, now it's a 3-2 delivery. It was a foul first thing, so my apologies for screwing up. I've not been doing this for a while, so my apologies. Okay, 3-2 delivery from Snell. The pitch. He walked him. 2 on and 1 out. Now let's see how. Ooh. Ooh, just a bit outside. With two on, nobody out, Snell is in a pickle. He's in a jam. One out. And the winning runs at second and in first. And the Blue Jays are about to make a pitching change. Yamamoto is about to come in, and when that happens, Blue Jays may be making a batting change. But right now, Blue Jays have a chance to win it. Two on, one out. We're going to take a a pause. So, we're here, and we are viewing all the fun and excitement there is in this show. And again, we got to keep reminding you, we're not bringing you any audio because we don't want to get copyright stricken. We've been on the air now for an hour and getting close to 30 minutes. As we said, we did this a long time ago. We brought you the ninth inning of a World Series game. We're going to do it again. Dodgers, Blue Jays tied at 4. Blue Jays have a chance to win it. 2 on, 1 out. Base hit will do it for the Blue Jays. Live from Rogers Center in Toronto, it is the World Series Game 7, the penultimate game, and the Dodgers have made their pitching change. Yoshinobu Yamamoto is 4-1 with a record, 34 and a third innings pitched, 1.56 ERA, and he is going to give it to, or he is going to go up against, well, if we can get a name, I will pronounce it to you, but we don't want to get any copyright strikes, so we're doing what we can to make this a little entertaining here with you. It's 4-4 with 1 out. Alejandro Kirk is the batter, and the pitch from Yamamoto. Strike. Right in the midsection. LA, Toronto, they're tied at 4. Toronto has 2 on with 1 out. Yamamoto set and delivers the 0-1 delivery. Whoa! Ooh. Ooh. Are they going to give him first base? No, sir. There's already been a bench clearing brawl because of a hit, but right now, let's just check it out. Nope. That was a wilder. And, ooh, yeah, it did hit him in the back of the hand. Yamamoto knew it. So he goes to first base. Bases are loaded. Dalton Varsho could be the man of the hour. Yamamoto set to deliver. He's in a jam, and so too are the Dodgers. Bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Bases loaded. And yep, he was hit by a pitch. Hit him right square in the arm. Wrist, actually. Yep, so they gave him the base. And now it is all up to one man. And for Yamamoto, right now there's a little meeting at the mound. So who's a lucky man? Oh, baby. I wish they'd show the name so we can tell it to you here on our broadcast. And Yamamoto is going to leave. Bases loaded, one away. And Andy Pages replaces Tommy Edman. Stronger arms out there. The umpire going to make sure. Isaiah Kiner Flea, pinch running for Bo Bichette. Dave Roberts, let home plate umpire Jordan Baker know about the move, which he did. A single, walk, hit by pitch, very Blue Jays inning, feel to it. Bases loaded, one out. Yamamoto, I thought it was a pitching change. Sorry about that. It was a pinch runner. This is it. Yamamoto's got to get two guys out for us to go to extras. So here we go. The first pitch by Yamamoto is a ball. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 pitch by Yamamoto. Swings it. Foul. 0-2. Nope, 1-1. Excuse. And the Blue Jay faithful are waiting. Yamamoto set to deliver the 1-1 pitch. Strike two. 97 miles per hour pitch. Dalton Varsho took strike two. Blue Jays 1 run away from their third World Series crown. The pitch. Puts it. Got him! Varsho, that was a huge, that sigh of relief came to Los Angeles. He saved it. Second place over Bowman, and he got him. He nailed him. Second baseman nailed him. Let's see if he did. Yep, he nailed him. And from another camera angle, yes. On the spot. Yep, he did. He nailed him. He nailed him. Let's see. We're seeing, well, hold on. This is being challenged. Yep, he nailed him. He's out. You can take it from, oh, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. His foot hit the plate. Oh, yes. After review, the call is confirmed. 2 outs in the 9th inning. We may go to extras, but we still have 3 guys. We still have bases loaded. Ernie Clement, or Ernie Clement, if you prefer. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Yamamoto pitching to Ernie Clement. And the pitch, he swung it. It could be. Oh, did he get it? Yes, he got it. And we have an injured Dodger. Nope, he's okay. The Dodgers, we are in extra innings. What a shot. And look at this. Whoa. That 2 extremely good catches. Yamamoto, Dodgers, Blue Jays, we go to the top of the 10th inning, and we get to stay on the air with you. So stay with us, folks. We got to pause for the cause, and we'll be back right after this. Maybe we'll just play a little bit. Do what we can here.
Incredible month backed on about 600 subscribers total. It's time to take a little bit of a break, relax, and bask in the accomplishments as small as they are. Guess what? We'll be back in again in a week. So, guess what? What? I'm on vacation too. Yeah. Subscribe now. There's this rumble right there. Get his number.
That was a wild ninth inning. And you just heard our friends at Cotton Council. But welcome to the extended edition of Steve's Sporty Balls. So, what a relief. Dodgers now can take it. It's amazing. Ooh. So here we go. We go to the 10th inning, tied at 4. Ooh, man. Strike one on Freddie Freeman, who's 1-4, had a single in the 4th inning. So, friends, get ready because this, new pitcher is Seratoni Dominguez. And the 1-1 delivery hits it high, hits it deep, not deep enough. First out. So there goes Freeman. Glad you could be with us, everybody. Stan Kleiner Falafa has replaced one of the players for the Blue Jays on the field. Mookie Bettis is 0-3. The pitch, ooh, slice and dice. That's 1-0. As we see two great managers. The windup, the 1-0 pitch, chop foul. Evens count it 1-1. Okay, here we go. The 1-1 delivery. Ooh. Close, 2-1. Dominguez. This has been incredible. The 2-1 pitch. High and tight, and it's 3-1. Dodgers would love to have a base runner right now because it makes the next batter the ultimate batter. The pitch, ooh, that's a walk. And right now, Dominguez and the Blue Jays might be looking. Last repeat winner, Yankees, 98 to 2000. Reds, 75-76. 1 out, 1 on. And it is up to. There's a strike. It's 0 and 1. Max Muncy. Walk, a single, and a solo home run. 2 and 3. 2 for 3 right now. Let's kick it. And that's a spiker. It's 1 and 1 the count. 1 and 1 with 1 out. Top of the 10th inning. The pitch. Low. 2 and 1. Okay. Here we go. 2 and 1 the count. A home run will do it for the Dodgers. Now time is called for a bit. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and that evens the count at 2 and 2. Two and 2 the count. Here's the windup and the pitch. Whoa, base hit. 2 on, 1 out. Ho, 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 Nelly. Can you believe it?
Hey, Al. Al, you want to get high off some candy? Depends. What kind of candy is it? Is it Christmas candy? Because, I mean, time of the
So
year it is now.
here we go, folks. 2 on, 1 out. Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 3. This is going to be an interesting. The pitch, high and inside, ball 1. Okay. 2 on, 1 out. All tied at 4. And that is evens the count at 1 and 1. Blue Jays had the lead 4-2. Dodgers came back 4-4, and that's where we're at the top of the 10th inning. Here's the windup and the delivery. Ooh, swung that one. It's 1 and 2 the count. Dodgers would like to have a run, or maybe 2, or maybe 3 right now to force the issue. Here's the windup and the pitch. Low, ball 2. 2 and 2 the count. Well, it's been a great season. Pages is the next batter at bat. Could he be the hero? Blue Jay fans right now hoping somebody does something. And the pitch swung on, foul at back of the screen. It's a full count. It's 3 and 2. Oh, no, not a full count. It's still 2 and 2. Dodgers wanting to go back to back. Toronto wanting to pick up their 3rd World Series crown. The pitch. Ooh. 3 and 2. It's a full count. And that was way off the strike zone. It's full count, 3-2. The full count delivery. He walks him. Bases are loaded. Something the Blue Jays did not want to hear. It has come down to this: 1 out, bases loaded, and Don Mattingly is about ready to bring in a new pitcher, Dominguez, or is he just going to talk? Dominguez is wondering what's going to happen, but right now, I mean, the Dodgers are just one solid hit from taking their second World Series crown in a row. Blue Jays want their third. Andy Pages is up. And the pitch, strike. Bases loaded with 1 out, tie score. 0 for 1 is Andy Pages this postseason. And here we go. The 0-1 pitch. Ooh. Evens count at 1-1. We've been on the air for about an hour and 46 minutes. It's great to be back, and it's great to be doing this. So here we go, Dominguez. The 1-1 delivery. Ball 2, 2-1 the count. There's nowhere to place him. So if he walks him, it's going to be 5-4 Dodgers. And I think maybe there might be a pitching change. But here we go. Pages sets. Dominguez delivers. Chopper. And there's the second out. But that puts the bases still loaded. And a single could do some very bright damage right now. Ooh, wait a minute. We got to see that. No, they gave it 2 outs, so we shall follow. Okay, it's Mike Hernandez, the batter, 1 for 4. He singled last time up. And that is a ball. It's 1-0 the count. Here's the windup from Dominguez. The 0-1 delivery. 0-2. 2 outs, bases loaded. 10th inning. Dodgers trying to break the tie. Toronto trying to prolong the agony. Dominguez sets and delivers a 1-1 delivery. Chops it. And, ooh, he got him. So we go to the bottom of the 10th inning. Dodgers 4, Blue Jays 4. Home run could do it. And got him out. And he knew it. Okay, gang. This has been a very righteous game so far. And we're not ending this. Oh, wait a minute. They're reviewing it? Okay. We go to the replay review. And let's see. He's out. Both teams right there. Neither of them came through. So Game 7 continues. We go to the top of the 11th. No, to the bottom of the 10th. We go to the bottom of the 10th. Blue Jays now with a chance to win it. Blue Jays win it. And wow. So as we prepare not only for daylight savings time to begin, so as we take a look at what has to be a very big night. This is game 7 of the World Series. We're in extra innings, and we've been on the air going on 2 hours to make sure we're rocking it and rolling it. Right with you, doing what we did for about, started out in 2020. We broadcast the 9th inning of the World Series, so we're doing it again. But this is going on extra innings, and I do mean going on. We are about to hit the 2-hour mark of our show. Dodgers and Blue Jays are tied at 4. We're in the bottom of the 10th inning. Yamamoto pitches. Andres Jimenez, strike 1. And strike 2. 0-2 the count. Jimenez, 1 for 3, had was hit by a pitch, had a double and RBI. The 0-2 delivery from Yamamoto. Chopper over to short, lands to first, 1 down. We are going to try to keep this going, not just the game, but this little show here. So here you go. The pit. I don't think he was hit by a pitcher. George Springer, 3 for 5, 3 singles, and a run. Are they going to challenge? I think they just might. Nope, no challenge. The 0-1 delivery by Yamamoto. Low, ball 1, even count. Springer hit the home run that got him game 6, and this one makes it 3-1 the count. Springer gets ready. Yamamoto set and deliver the 3-1 pitch. Nails it in, full count, 3-2. Or excuse me, 3-1. Pardonnez-moi. I blew. Yamamoto sets, delivers 3-1 delivery, nails it, 3-2, full count. And here we go, Gadget. The pitch, the 3-2 delivery from Yamamoto. Ooh, foul. Still 3-2. Trying to see here. Their score bug is not exactly filling me with happiness. Oof. There we go. The 3-2 delivery by Yamamoto. Got him. 2 gone in the 10th. Bottom of which. And ooh, that would have been ball 4. It is 11:59 now. It is midnight. Fox television stations, hope you got your news anchors ready. Here's the pitch. And that is a high shot. And forget about catching this one. It's going foul. So it's strike 1, Yamamoto against Miles Straw. You could say this is the final straw. Okay, so maybe you can't. But Blue Jays are getting ready. Yamamoto still in the pitch. The 0-1 delivery from Yamamoto. Even up at 1-1. Had to wait for the signal. Downstairs, 1-1. Yamamoto checks the sign, set, delivers the 1-1 pitch. He pops it up, but not hard hit, and we go to the 11th inning. We're tied at 4. The 11th inning is coming up. Could we beat 18 innings? Do we really care at this time, at this moment? It's 12:01 a.m. We're 4-4 after 10. This is the penultimate game of the World Series 2025. Game 7. Somebody's going to win a trophy. We'll take a little break. I'm going to take a little wise thing called a brief break. Back in a bit. I'm going to get me another drink. Go. So my supper is going to be late. It'll be brunched. Brunch. Needs to do that. Okay. I'm clicking fingers. So, okay, wow. What a game. What an event. Okay. What a game, what an event. And Shane Bieber is coming up to the plate. And that is a strike. That's the 0-1 delivery by Bieber. That's chopper to third, and that's one gone. Chopper to third, one gone. And that brings up Shohei Ohtani. Okay, Shohei Ohtani is up. And the pitch, chopper to short, second, over to first. And that's 2 away. And they're showing a replay, and ooh, that wasn't the best pitch to hit. The pitch to Will Smith, who's 1 for 5. The pitch to Smith. Puts it 2-0. Pitch. He pops. And it's gone. The Dodgers hit a home run in the 11th inning. It is 5-4 LA. The first home run, or second home run, this postseason. Will Smith may have just given the Dodgers the World Series crown. Or did he? Bah. Well, this Blue Jay crowd has gone silent. It is 5-4 Dodgers. The 0-1 delivery. It's still 0-1. Wow. The pitch. 3-1. Freddie Freeman is up. And the pitch to Freeman. Whoa. Yep, almost 3-1. Here's the delivery. Foul. And the delivery. Second, the first. That's it. Bottom of the 11th. The Dodgers, 3 outs away from starting the dynasty with their second World Series crown back-to-back. We shall return. Once again, folks, I do not believe. I mean, we're watching it along with you. Hmm. 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 What a World Series this has turned out to be. Amazing. Here we got a new catcher. Yamamoto. The Dodgers are now 3 outs away. From taking the World Series. They're second. First pitch was low, ball one. 1-0 delivery by Yamamoto. Ball two. 2-0 pitch. Strike. 2-1. Yamamoto, 2-1 delivery. Evens the count at 2-2. Here's a windup. The pitch. Full count, 3-2. Bichette, the next up. Wind up. Cracks it. And it's fair ball. So now the Blue Jays. Have a golden opportunity to win or tie. The bunt. Sacrifice. It's one out. Will we have another tie ball game? Hinshaw and Sasaki for the Dodgers in the bullpen. So here we go. Blue Jays With one out, man on third, Edison Barger is up first. First pitch to Barger by Yamamoto. Just a good shot right there. It's 0-1. Or excuse me, ball outside, ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Ooh, 2-0. Ho, ho, ho. Yamamoto, the 2-0 pitch. High and inside. Strike. Barger took a swung at it, but check swing 3-0. The pitch, 3-0 pitch. And he gets a little trip to first base. 2 on, 1 out. Runners at the corners. Alejandro Kirk is up. Looking for the double play ball to send us into the 12th inning. Yamamoto. Throw. Foul. Chopped foul in the backside. 0-1. Yamamoto pitch. 0-2. That was pretty good deeper. And right there, Yamamoto 0-2 delivery. Broken bat, second. The first double play. Dodgers win! Dodgers win! Dodgers win the World Series. They make it. They go to double back to back. The Dodgers have done it. They are the 2025 World Series champs. They go back to back, and this Toronto Blue Jay crowd cannot believe what has happened. And Yamamoto, they better give him the MVP, but oh man, this crowd, the Blue Jay crowd, is stunned in disbelief as to what has happened. It is pandemonium in Dodgertown. Somewhere Vince Scully is smiling in Valhalla. Excuse me, folks. Thing down here. Congratulations. I'm just wondering, can we I know we shouldn't, but can we just well, they're talking, and we just gave you 8 seconds, but the Blue Jay fans' disbelief, the Dodgers win it in extra innings, and they become back-to-back World Series champions. Incredible. Folks, that is it. we will give you full details tomorrow at 11 p. Not 11 p.m. But well, yeah, we'll give you uh, the MVP and everything else tomorrow night when we rejoin you at 11 p.m. tomorrow. But we're also going to do it after the first half when we do our recap of the 1 o'clock games in the National Football League on the halfway point of season 2025. So we'll be back with you tomorrow at 4 p.m. with, after the first half, the recap of all the games happening at all the 1 o'clock games at week 9. And of course, Steve Sporty Ball's Sunday edition at 11 p.m. Congratulations to the World Series back-to-back champion, the LA Dodgers. This has been a presentation of the L2C Media Network and Mystifying Creativity Productions. We are going to say goodnight to you, but we'll see you tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock for after the first half as Week 9 in the National Football League continues. See you tomorrow. Good night, everyone.